Hello, St. Mary's friends. I'm going to read you a story called Mama, Do You Love Me? It's written by Barbara M. Juice and illustrated by Barbara Lavallee. And when you look at the cover, what do you notice? What do you think the story is going to be about? I notice a mama and her child. They're riding in a boat and they're dressed very warm because it looks like they might be someplace very cold. There are icy cold waters and ice glaciers in the background. So this story shows people who call themselves the Inuit people. They live in the Arctic, which is the really cold area near the North Pole, and they are native to that region. That means that their ancestors, their great-great-great-great-grandparents, were the very first people to ever live in that region. And this story shows Inuit people living in Alaska. And there's a little note at the end of the story that shares a little more about the Inuit people that I'll read to you after the story. Mama, do you love me? Mama, do you love me? Yes, I do, dear one. How much? I love you more than the raven loves his treasure, more than the dog loves her tail, and more than the whale loves his spout. How long? I'll love you until the umiak flies into the darkness, until the stars turn into fish in the sky, and the puffin howls at the moon. There's a puffin howling at the moon. And what do you think an umiak might be? What's flying into the darkness? You see this boat? This is called an umiak. It's a boat that's kind of like a large kayak, and it's made of whale bones. Mama, what if I carried our eggs, our ptarmigan eggs? That's a type of bird. And I tried to be careful, and I tried to walk slowly, but I fell, and the eggs broke. Oh no. Then I would be sorry, said Mama, but still I would love you. Mama, what if I put salmon into your parka? There's a salmon. Ermine in your mittens, and lemmings into your mucklucks. Ooh, there might be some new words here. What do you think a parka might be? Where is she putting the salmon? A parka is the warm hooded jacket. This is called a parka. Ermine are these white creatures. They're like little weasels, and their fur actually changes color in the winter. It turns white. And do you see the lemmings? The lemmings are these little brown critters that are in the mucklucks, the boots. And lemmings are another creature that are brown in warmer seasons, and their fur turns white in the wintertime. So what if she did all that? Mama says, then I would be angry. Mama, what if I threw water at our lamp? Then, dear one, I would be very angry, but still I would love you. And here she is throwing water. It's an oil lamp. It's like a little candle burning on oil, so the water would put out the fire. And there's Mama. Does she look angry? Mama, what if I ran away? Then I would be worried. What if I stayed away and I sang with the wolves and slept in a cave? Then, dear one, I would be very sad, but still I would love you. Mama, what if I turned into a muskox? Then I would be surprised. This is a muskox. And muskoxes have been around since prehistoric times. Mama, what if I turned into a walrus? Then I would be surprised and a little scared. See the walrus with its long tusks? What if I turned into a polar bear and I was the meanest bear that you ever saw, and I had sharp teeth, sharp shiny teeth, and I chased you into your tent and you cried? Uh-oh. Then I would be surprised and very scared. But still, inside the bear, you would be you, and I would love you. I will love you forever and for always because you are my dear one. And that's the end. And I'll read you this little note in the back that tells more about the Inuit people. Though often referred to as Eskimos, most native Arctic people call themselves Inuit, which means the people. One Inuit person is called an Inuk. There are many different Inuit nations, and each has its own language and traditions. Most Inuit live in the Arctic, the area around the North Pole. It is one of the coldest regions on Earth. During the winter, there are months when the sun doesn't shine, and in summer, there are months when the sun never sets. Greenland, northern Canada, parts of Russia, and Alaska are all part of the Arctic region. The Inuit in this story live in the northern part of Alaska, where they have lived for more than 9,000 years. There are no cities in this part of Alaska. In fact, there are even few roads. This book shows the way the Inuit people lived many years ago, but now most Inuit live in a way that combines the old and the new. And here it shows some of the words and animals and creatures in this story, which I talked a little bit about. Like there's a walrus, there's a musk ox, here's some salmon, and some wolves. Some looks like wolf cubs playing. And these are medicine wheels. For Inuit people, medicine men or medicine people used these wheels with masks on them for healing. So that's the end. Thanks for reading with me. Here's the puffin at the end, howling at the moon. All right, thanks for reading. I'll be in touch soon. Bye.